All right, let's dive in today. We're going to be talking about something that I know a lot of people think about.
Yeah.
Is adding more fish to your diet actually worth it?
Well, it's a question with a lot of different aspects to it.
Yeah,
And I think to unpack it, a really good place to start is this blog post by Ang,
right.
who is a software engineer and fish keeping enthusiast.
Yeah, I mean, I was really drawn to this post because
Yeah.
it doesn't shy away from some of the harder questions.
Right.
This post is Notes on Dieting, Part 48, Considerations when Adding Fish to Your Diet. And it's from January 22nd, 2025.
And one of the first things Ang dives right into is the health benefits.
Yeah, yeah.
There are some big ones,
Mm-hmm.
and especially those omega-3 fatty acids that you hear so much about.
I feel like everybody's talking about omega-3s these days. And,
Oh,
and I think what's really cool is that Ang's perspective as a fish keeper really kind of adds another layer to this discussion. Because they point out that what a fish eats can actually change its color.
Oh, that's so interesting.
And I never really thought about that before.
Yeah.
Like farm trout, for example,
Yeah.
gets that pink or orange color from a diet that's really high in carotenoids.
Mm,
Or even just from selective breeding.
right.
But wild trout, on the other hand,
Yeah.
they tend to have a much paler flesh.
Right.
Because they're eating things like aquatic insects and crustaceans.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really highlights the impact of diet.
Totally.
And those carotenoids are the same pigments that give fruits and vegetables.
Oh, interesting.
They're bright colors,
Smart.
like the reds in tomatoes and the orange in carrots.
Okay.
And they have antioxidant properties that are actually beneficial for us.
Oh, I see. That's
Yeah.
what I love about these deep dives is like, I'm already learning something new.
Absolutely.
So we've got these beneficial compounds like omega-3s
Right.
and specifically EPA and DHA, which are linked to like better heart health, brain function,
Mhm.
all that good stuff.
And it's important to remember that not all fish are created equal when it comes to their omega-3 content.
Right.
Oily fish, things like salmon, mackerel, sardines,
Hmm.
those are particularly rich
Yeah.
in these essential fatty acids.
Now, while those benefits are really cool and really make you want to go out and eat more fish,
Yeah.
Aang brings up something that's always in the back of my mind,
Yeah.
which is heavy metal accumulation.
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
It's one that comes up a lot.
How do we even know which fish are safe to eat?
Well, there's not a simple answer,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I figured.
The levels of heavy metals like mercury,
Right.
arsenic, and lead
Mm-hmm.
can vary a lot,
Yeah.
depending on the species of the
Yeah.
fish,
Okay.
where it was caught or raised,
Yeah.
even its diet.
Wow. So it's
Yeah.
it's pretty complicated.
It is.
I've heard, over the years that wild-caught fish are always better. But is that actually true?
That's a really common misconception.
Okay.
Wild-caught fish may sound more appealing,
Mm-hmm.
but the truth is that pollution is everywhere.
Right.
And even fish that come from seemingly pristine waters can accumulate heavy metals.
So then it's not just as simple as wild-caught over farmed.
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, what about...
there are different farming practices too,
Right.
and those can affect the nutritional value.
Yeah. How so?
Well, some farming practices can lead to higher levels of contaminants,
Oh, okay.
while other operations prioritize sustainability and try to minimize the environmental impact.
So it really is about understanding
Yeah.
the nuances of each farming method.
Exactly.
That sounds like a lot to keep track of
It can be,
when you're just trying to buy groceries.
especially when you consider that labeling isn't always clear or consistent.
Right.
Ang actually points out the lack of consistent quality control in grocery stores, which adds yet another layer of complexity. Yeah,
It's a lot.
it
You
is.
sort of keep track of.
It's a lot to think about.
Yeah. Okay, so with all this to consider,
Right.
how do we navigate all of this?
Well, I think awareness is a good place to start.
Okay.
The more we understand,
Yeah.
the better choices we can make.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily, there are resources to help us with this.
Oh, good. Like what kind of resources?
Well, one that I always recommend is the Monterey Bay Aquarium's Seafood Watch program.
Okay.
They provide science-based recommendations on which seafood is both healthy and sustainable.
Oh, yeah. I've seen their like pocket guides at stores sometimes.
Yeah, they have.
But I think they even have an app.
They do.
So we can use our phones for this.
Yeah, exactly. Technology can be really helpful in this area.
Yeah.
You can look up specific types of fish,
Okay.
see their sustainability ratings, and learn about mercury levels
Oh, wow.
and other potential contaminants.
I mean, it almost feels like we have to become fish detectives, to figure out what's safe and what's not.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
We need to be proactive.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to ask questions at the fish counter. Read labels carefully
Yeah.
and do your research.
So much of this just comes down to being informed
Absolutely.
about what we're buying,
Yeah,
and it can feel overwhelming,
it can.
but it's also kind of empowering
It is.
to know that we have some control over these choices.
It's about finding that balance.
Mm.
Enjoying the health benefits of eating fish,
Right.
but minimizing the potential risks.
Okay, so let's say we've done our research and
Yeah.
we've picked a sustainable and low mercury fish.
Great.
Are there other things we should be thinking about in terms of how much fish we eat?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Eng brings up a really good point,
Okay.
which is that variety is key.
Right.
Just like you wouldn't want to eat only carrots all the time.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
We shouldn't rely solely on fish for all of our nutrition needs.
I guess that makes sense because even though fish have a lot of benefit, it's not like they have every single nutrient we need.
Precisely. A balanced and diverse diet is crucial
Yeah.
for overall health.
And speaking of balance,
Yeah,
we also need to think about portion sizes
absolutely.
because just because something is healthy doesn't mean we can just eat as much of it as we want.
I got it.
Are there specific guidelines for like how much fish is okay to eat?
Health organizations generally recommend about 2 servings a week.
Okay.
But of course, individual needs vary.
Right.
So it's always good to talk to a healthcare professional or registered dietitian.
This has been so insightful, but I kind of want to circle back to Aang's point about how diet affects the color of fish.
Yeah.
Because it just makes me wonder if what fish eat can impact their appearance that much.
Yeah.
Like, what about our diets? Does what we eat affect how we look?
Well, it's not quite as simple as saying if you eat a lot of carrots, you'll turn orange.
Haha.
But there is definitely a link between what we eat and how we look.
I mean, we've covered so much about, the benefits of fish and the downsides, heavy metals, how to shop sustainably.
Right.
But I'm still stuck on this thing that Aang said
Yeah.
about how what a fish eats can change the way it looks. Like, does that apply to us?
Well, it's not like we're going to change color like a chameleon or anything,
Huh?
but the foods we eat can absolutely have an effect on how we look.
Okay, so no, like, dramatic color changes.
Probably not.
But I have noticed that when I eat healthier, my skin is clearer
Right.
and I just have more energy.
Yeah.
Is that all in my head or is there actually something to that?
There's definitely a scientific basis for that.
Okay.
Our skin is our largest organ,
Right?
and it really reflects our internal health.
Oh, interesting.
So eating lots of antioxidants, healthy fats,
Yeah.
essential vitamins and minerals, those can all contribute to healthier looking skin.
So then those carotenoids we were talking about before,
Yeah.
the ones that give fruits and vegetables all those bright colors, like they're not just there to make the food look pretty.
Right.
They actually do something for us.
Exactly. They can act like little defenders.
Yeah.
Fighting off damage from free radicals.
I see.
And some carotenoids, like beta-carotene,
Yeah.
can even be converted into vitamin A,
Huh.
which is essential for healthy skin cell growth.
So it's not just about looking good.
Right.
It's about feeding your body the right things.
Yeah. Nourishing it from the inside out
Yeah.
and letting that reflect on the outside.
This is making me think about food totally differently.
Yeah.
It's not just like fuel, it's like information,
That's a great way to put it.
for our bodies.
Mhm.
And just like, I don't want to fill my mind with junk. I
Right.
probably shouldn't fill my body with junk food.
Exactly. It all comes back to making conscious choices
Yeah.
to support our well-being.
And that goes beyond just what we eat, right?
Absolutely. Things like sleep,
Yeah.
stress management,
Mm-hmm.
staying active.
Yeah, it's all connected.
It all plays a role.
Wow, this deep dive has been so much more than just talking about fish.
It really is about the bigger picture.
Yeah. It's really made me rethink the power of food and how it affects literally everything in our lives.
And that's what I love about these conversations.
Yeah.
We start with one question
Right.
and end up with a whole new perspective.
Exactly.
It's opening a door to a whole new world.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap things up.
Yeah.
We've learned a lot today about eating fish, how to be smarter shoppers,
Absolutely.
and the amazing link between what we eat and how we look.
And feel
But like with every deep dive, this is just the beginning.
the beginning of the journey.
So keep asking questions, keep learning, and keep making those healthy choices.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
And until next time, happy eating, everyone.